Hello, children. Today I am going to tell you a story from Burhi Aair Xadhu. The name of the story is The Tale of the Cat's Daughter. A family had a pet cat. She was about to deliver kittens. At the same time, the lady of the house too was pregnant. As the cat wanted to eat fish, she said to the mistress, "I have a great desire to eat fish." The mistress replied, "My sweet girl, how can I give you fish to eat unless you bring it?" Hearing this, from that day onwards, the cat used to bring fish from other people's house by stealing or by force. On the other hand, the mistress used to cook and eat the fish, and the fish bones were given to the cat. In this way, she was deprived of the fish which she collected every day. At this, she felt very hurt and cursed the mistress. "Whatever my womb is bearing, let it go to her, and whatever her womb is bearing, let it come to me." Truly, after a few days, the mistress gave birth to 2 kittens, while the cat gave birth to 2 baby girls. The cat somehow managed to bring up the 2 girls with love and affection. Leaving the girls behind, she used to go out in search of fish, milk, and other edible things. As the 2 girls grew up, they became concerned and one day said to the cat, "Mother, if someone kills you while going to the village, how do we come to know? And what should we do?" Then the cat planted a basil sapling and placed a round earthen vessel containing milk and said, "If someone kills me, then this plant will wither and the milk in the vessel will turn black. Then you go out in search of me." A few days later, the plant withered and the milk in the vessel turned black. Knowing what must have taken place, they went out in search of their mother. They came quite a distance when the younger of the 2 felt thirsty. While searching for water, they reached a river. Leaving the younger one on the bank, the elder one descended to bring water. After quenching her thirst, she was about to collect water for her younger sister. As she was doing so, the water dried up, and the prince of the river said, "If you hand over your ring to me, then only you can take some water." Compared to her sister, the ring was of no value. So she gave the ring in return for some water. After drinking water, the younger sister sent the elder one to bring back the ring. This time, as soon as the elder sister descended to the river, the prince of the river took her away. When she saw her sister being taken away, the younger one sat on the bank and cried aloud. After some time, a merchant was coming along the river. On seeing the beautiful girl sitting alone on the bank, he took her away in his boat. When he reached home, he accorded her the status of his 3rd wife. The merchant showered more affection on his newly-wed tender-aged wife than on his 2 wives. Out of jealousy, the 2 older wives began to think of ways to make their husband hate his 3rd wife. On the ceremonial function occasioned by the birth of the 3rd wife's first child, the other 2 blindfolded her, saying that she begot a pestle, and floated the newborn male child on the river. Next time too, in the same way, they lied to her that she begot a pumpkin and made the male baby to drift along the river. On the other hand, when the elder sister who was carried away by the river prince came to know that the babies belonged to her younger sister, she adopted them and brought them up. The merchant thought this incident of birth to be true and considered the youngest wife to be a cursed woman. He drove her out of his house and built a house for her in the backyard. She used to stay in the house in sorrow. One day, when the merchant was venturing out on business, the river prince seized off his boat in the midstream. The merchant was unable to free that boat by any means. As he was perplexed, thinking what to do, someone said from the water, "If you want your boat to be released, fix a date to hold the religious function and leave here your handkerchief and walking stick." Finding no alternative, the merchant fixed a date to hold the community worship of Lord Vishnu and dropped his handkerchief and walking stick. As soon as he did so, the boat was freed. On the other hand, the aunt narrated to the boys the incidents right from the birth of their mother, from a cat's womb to their desertion in the river. She told them to relate the story of their life to the people assembled in the religious function held by their father. On the day of the function, the boys set out to the merchant's house along with the walking stick and the handkerchief. At first, they went to their mother and, addressing her as "Mother," asked for water to drink. At this, she thought them to be joking and said to them, "Why are you mocking at me? People are coming to the function. Go and eat whatever you find there." Then the two boys told everything in detail to their mother and introduced themselves to her. After taking rest for some time, they went to the religious function. A lot of people assembled to attend the function. By this time, news broke out that two persons who had entered into the house of the woman in the backyard were present in the function. When this news came to be known to the people, they cried out that the persons should come out and introduce themselves to them. As soon as they heard them, the two boys stood up together and said, "Our mother resides in the place where we went." When they asked the merchant about this, he couldn't say anything. At this, the people asked the boys to explain the matter. The elder one asked the people to listen attentively. Then he related everything in detail and showed the merchant's handkerchief and walking stick to the people as proof of his statement. The merchant sighed in grief and confessed that both the walking stick and handkerchief belonged to him. Then all of them understood the conspiracy of the other two wives of the merchant. When the wives were brought to answer to the allegations against them, they remained silent. The people didn't create any furore. After participating in the ceremony, they left. When the function was over, the merchant chopped off the nose and the ears of his evil wives and drove them out. He brought his two sons and his youngest wife home and continued to live in peace and happiness.